What's up guys, this is Shaddolls, and it is Maxime coming at you with a new kind of video. So this is the first kind of side decking video we're going to do, and it's against Shaddolls, because it's, if you don't know yet, in the OCG they had to ban Construct because Seraphs was so strong, the Chaos variant, and yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. So the first side deck card is Non-Fusion Area, a card that I myself use a lot. It's basically, it's very viable in your extra deck, because not only does it trash Shaddolls, because of course they need their fusions to win, unless you're playing some weird spellbook Shaddolls. Anyway, and it also trashes Masked Heroes and Ritual Beasts, so it's just, it's a ridiculous card, and you should really consider using it, and I myself use it. Success probability 0 is 0%, is another great one, because it basically lets you pitch 2 random cards from their extra deck. So mainly this is for if they've used a Construct, you pitch the other 2, it's pretty much game, because Construct's the main card of deck. And if you manage to hit 2 window, that's also pretty much game. And even if you don't, it's just good to hit 2 cards in their extra deck. If you hit like a cast down, I don't know, a 101, that's quite a big hit, because they're both very powerful cards. So even if you don't hit the fusions, it's just a great way to reduce your opponent's flexibility when you're playing against your deck. Macrocosmos is the next one. As most of you probably would have been able to guess, it's a ridiculous card, and it's good because, number 1, the Shadow monsters don't get their effect when they send to grave, which are ridiculous effects sometimes, and 2, it means you also banish the Shadow fusions and the El-Shadow fusions, which means even if they mystical space from your Cosmos and then you somehow send a Construct to grave, they can't recycle the fusions because they're banished, which makes this card better, arguably better than Dimensional Fissure, because this is just any monster sent to the grave is banished. So that's kind of, but Defissure is also very good because you can activate during your turn immediately. As Macrocosmos, you've got to set it, which means that Construct doesn't get its effect, and Macrocosmos can sometimes slow you down because it's a bit slow, as it's a continuous trap. Then we have Soul Release, one of the less viable cards on this list, but still extremely good, because it doesn't say select up to 5 monster cards. Basically, this is just for getting rid of the fusions in their grave, or if you really don't want them to recycle their constructs and you've run them out, just get rid of those. I was once playing on DN and playing against some Shadow player, obviously just got back in the game, and I banished his 3 construct and his 2 winter, and it's just game from there. So yeah, and then we have Shadow Imprisoning Mirror. This is arguably the best card on the whole list, because it negates all dark monster effects activated on the field, which is already ridiculous. I know Construct's a light monster, but that's the only one it doesn't negate apart from Barista, who plays Windigo. Anyway, so Shadow Imprisoning Mirror is really quite a good card, or in the graveyard. So they don't get to activate any effects in the graveyard either, which means it's a very good card, and it trashes, and you can play it against BA as well, and arguably Masked Heroes, although I wouldn't really. So it's just a very viable side deck card, and I recommend it. Then Ring of Destruction, because Winder is a problematic card. It's a card that wrecks my own 3.5 axes unless I have a 10-1. It wrecks a lot of rogue decks, so you need the ROD to get over it. And just any other large monsters Shaddolls put out. Yeah, and ROD is a good card anyway. Banish of the Radiance next. It's a level 3, so you can use it for your level 3 XCs. And any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead, which makes this card ridiculous, because if you normal summon this, there's very little in the Shadow deck can get over it apart from Beast and Dragon. And just banishes everything, even the fusions, everything. Is just a great card. Just when you take the graveyard away from Shaddolls, they're pretty much done. Then you have Kaiku, which it's arguably, it depends what Shadoll kind of deck you're playing. If you're playing Chaos Dolls, which is the best Shadoll deck, by the way. Sorry, Jeff Jones was playing Light Swoons ages ago. Anyway, Kaiku, basically, what it does is your opponent can't banish cards. So the trashers could ship Chaos Dolls because they can't use their BLS, of course, Chaos Sorcerer if they're using it. And when it inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you can target up to 2 monsters in the graveyard, banish their targets, which just banishing good cards. It's a great monster. It's a rank 4, 1,800 attacks. It's pretty big, and you can use it to go into your rank 4 XCs. Then last we have Spell Canceller, which basically negates all. It doesn't negate. Your opponent can't activate spells, and it negates the effect of all spell cards on the field. So this is just great again for although it does need a tribute, and it's quite small for a tribute monster, but still it's absolutely amazing. If Shaddolls can't fusion, they've pretty much lost. The two things you really need to side deck against Shaddolls are cards that negate their effects or their fusions, and cards that stop them from using the graveyard. And so, just thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and Maxime, signing out.